Hello. Remember me? I'm that girl that hasn't vlogged in 3 weeks and feels really bad about it. Things have been insanely busy at work, and creatively speaking, I'd hit a wall. Actually, the reasons I haven't been vlogging lately can be summed up in my responses to Greg and Melissa's videos. Greg, a couple videos ago you asked us to share what activities we do when we need a break from the daily routine, a chance to escape from the world. I was really inspired when I first saw your video, and I was ready to make a creative video response. Then 2 things happened. I signed up for Netflix. It was over Memorial Day weekend, and the new season of Arrested Development had just been released on Netflix. I'd never had a Netflix account before, so when I signed up just to watch Arrested Development, I wasn't sure what to expect. The result was several hours of binge watching. When you have every episode of every season from virtually any TV show or movie, it's impossible not to get sucked into the continuous cycle of instant gratification. I could finally start watching Doctor Who, or see what all the fuss was about surrounding BBC's Sherlock. I've since quit Netflix. It got to the point where I was choosing to hold myself up so that I could get caught up on like Game of Thrones rather than go outside and have proper interaction with human beings. Netflix, man. It's a dangerous cycle. It was also around that time that I started tackling my summer reading list. The first book on that list? Darn you, Veronica Roth, for writing such a thrilling page-turner. I quickly became obsessed with this book and had to get my hands on the sequel. I spent several late nights unable to put down these books, which is not so great when you have to be up early for work the next morning. There were days when I seriously considered not hanging out with my friends just so I could finish these books. That doesn't seem right now, does it? Escapism itself can be fine, but not when it starts to interfere with your work and your personal life. Melissa, in your last video you asked us to share things that we don't like about ourselves. Well, there are a number of things I don't like. Perhaps the one part of myself that continually disappoints me is my lack of control in my forms of escapism. I suppose one could say that I have an addictive personality. When you couple that with escapist activities, the result can be disastrous and unhealthy. Sometimes I get so engrossed in these activities that I forget that I have responsibilities to uphold and people who expect to hear from me. The worst is when you consciously choose to ignore the important things because it's easier and more satisfying to escape. Thankfully, this behavior has not damaged my existing relations in my work and personal life, but it has inhibited me from making advancements in those areas. It's not a behavior I'm proud of, and it's certainly something that I need to overcome. But that's life, right? It's about overcoming challenges, about trying to find a balance between progressing and having enjoyable and meaningful experiences. So thanks, Greg and Melissa, for bringing up these thought-provoking topics. If anyone else wants to contribute to the discussion, please do so because I'd love to hear your response. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.